Hey guys, welcome back. I am Laura Wilkie with Down Home with Lemon Pie, and it is fall. We are having a true fall for once. I don't think I've ever had a true fall in my whole life. I've lived in Texas my whole life, and right now we are in northern Idaho. And in Texas, you just don't get all the things you get up here. You don't get the cool mornings. You don't get the changing leaves, how the beautiful weather, the beautiful colors. We're excited to do some fun things like apple picking, and we've already been doing some decorations around the RV just to kind of spruce it up for the season. One thing that I do every single year around this time of year is make the pumpkin pancakes. Sometimes they are just pumpkin shaped pancakes. Sometimes they actually are flavored pumpkin. I kind of do both, but I'm going to walk you guys through real quick how we do the shape of the pumpkin, because so many times I'm asked how we do it, and I figured this would be a good way for me to show you. So basically you have to have kind of a thin batter, and you're going to start with a thin, kind of a slim line like that. And then you're going to do the same thing on either side of that. And that's how you get those little lines and the bumps on the pumpkin to make it look authentic. So you do one line in the middle, and then one on the left of that line and one on the right. And make sure you leave it kind of open at the top so it doesn't all come together in a big mush, so that you can still have that authentic looking pancake. Now the stem is the trickiest part. Often my stems are either too fat and it doesn't look like a stem, or they're too thin and they fall off when you flip it. So you just kind of have to play with it. But, you know, in true life, the stems are all different anyways. So I don't really try to stress about it too much. I'll show you guys one more. You do that center line right in the middle, and then one line on either side. Now these really take form once you flip them, because then you can really see kind of the fruits of your labor. See how it has those lines? That is because you did the lines on the pancake one at a time. So it's super cute, super fun. Like I said, sometimes I will do something else, like I'll add cinnamon and nutmeg and pumpkin puree and just the pumpkin pie spices, and just make a fun flavored ones for fall. But these ones that I did today were just the plain regular pumpkin batter, or a pancake batter that you use, just any batter. And then these ones here that you see us working on are the pumpkin ones that are actually pumpkin flavored, and then we did also pumpkin shapes. So super fun memories for your kids. And like I said in another video, they do not have to be perfect, because the kids don't remember whether or not they were perfectly done. They remember that you tried. So it is also elderberry syrup making season, and in the past we have had to get dried elderberries off of Amazon, but now up here we have actually been able to pick them fresh from the tree. So I have the recipe video linked below. I did a video last year where I walked you through exactly step by step how to make this, and it is super good for you guys. It's so good for cold season, especially winter, your colds or congestion or any of that. It's just good to have on hand. So I always make it around fall, and then usually I'll make it once or twice more in the winter. We also, if you watched one of our homeschool videos that I just posted recently, we collected for our nature studies rose hips. And with those rose hips, we were able to boil them down and create a syrup. So I am so excited that we were able to take something we found in nature and harvest it and create something that we could use in our home. So we have had this on oatmeal, and we've had it on pancakes. It's just like a regular syrup, and it's super delicious. Speaking of homeschool, another one of our lessons this year is cooking. We have been doing Nourishing Traditions cookbook for children, and one of the lessons we had was spiced milk. I'd never had this before, but I suspect we will have it several more times as we have fall and winter. It was super delicious, kind of a warm milk, which I've never been a fan of, but this was absolutely delicious. Even all of the kids enjoyed it and thought it was fantastic.
Now it tastes yummy. Tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah.
I love it.
In our homeschool, we have started our second term. We do what they call Sabbath schooling. So we do 6 weeks of school, then we take 1 week off for a break, and then we restart. So we just restarted our second term.
Go.
I definitely appreciate those big kids who are helping with my little ones. They truly enjoy it, and it is a great sibling bonding time. This guy, on his own, made the first letter of his name, so yay for him. And we've been going to story time at the library every other week, right on schedule. So I was asked recently what we do about rainy days living in our RV, our little tiny home, and it's really no different than any other day. This is an example of one of our recent rainy days for fall. We made lunch, we did some videos, some delicious fall soups and warm things. The kids, they enjoyed writing on the windows there. And of course, we had lots and lots of games. We still did all our normal lessons. It's really just the same. We just bring everything inside and have a good time inside instead of outside. Really no different than any other house we've lived in.
You know how we can make W? Okay, yeah. Get one that's 3. Oh, yeah, 3. 1, 2. Need 2. Now I need the letter P. It's the purple. Aw. Oh. Aw. Turn it upside down. It's a W. Turn into a 0. Okay, like now go choose another letter. This thing. Like the O. And then P.
Okay. Angelfish.
Okay, now take it back.
It's so important not to get so caught up in the bookwork or your schedule or making sure you check all the boxes and get it all done. Don't forget that the kids learn so much through play and through those games and just those times together. So I know that often that's not what the world tells us, and that's not the norm, but that is actually what the truth is. So just a friendly reminder to not let the school dictate you, but let your life revolve around your homeschool, because it is your homeschool. Set, go. This fall also, our youngest at 9 months old has started taking her first steps. Here she's holding on to the wall, but she has also taken them independently as well, and it is super exciting.
Emma, walking. Emma, oh my goodness, she's just standing there walking. Emma,
We are loving these outdoor adventures we're able to take all around this area, and this is one of our recent hikes we took. And look at the leaves changing colors. There's not so many yet because this was taken during still the early part of fall, but now there are so many more, and it is just beautiful. So we have enjoyed all of these fun walks, just getting out with the family, and we've been trying to identify different plants and learn about the area, and the kids are they're growing through this too. So just don't forget that homeschool is not just book work and sitting at your desk for 8 hours or what have you. It is your life. Every moment of your day when you are living your just normal life, you are learning, even adults. So I try to instill that in our kids, and we're still working on it some too, but just a good reminder that school doesn't always have to look like what you think it does. What does it look like, Layla?
a paradise.
Paradise? This is beautiful, right? We also visited this Kootenai swinging bridge and falls in Libby, Montana. I actually did a separate video for this one, so if you haven't checked that out, I will link it below. And because that was a really fun hike, and we did a whole video for just that one hike. But super fun, super beautiful, and just a couple highlights here in case you haven't seen it but you're curious what happened. It was super fun, but it's this long suspension bridge that you had to go across. Lots of adventurous terrain that we had to explore and enjoy. So just fun things. This about wraps up the first part of fall. If you haven't already, please subscribe and stay tuned and see what we're up to next.